Okay, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to go ahead and do the sumElements and the averageElements methods. I'm going to do getIndex in a later video. So sumElements and averageElements, these are ones we've done before, but just to be thorough, I'm going to copy those method headers, and I'm going to go under here and go ahead and paste those. So there's the sumElements, there's the averageElements method. So this returns the sum of all these integer elements. So I'm going to open my curly brace, I'm going to close it. So I'm going to need a variable that's going to hold the sum. Since the elements are integers, the sum will be an integer. So I'm going to call my variable sum. I'm going to start it at 0, and so this is going to be the variable that I'm going to add everything to. So again, I can use a for each loop. So for each integer element in my array called ARR, and I'll call it L since that's what I called it before, short for element, in the array called ARR, I simply want to go in and take the element and add it to my sum. And I really want it to be sum equals sum plus L, like that. And we're just going to recall that I can use the shorthand here of plus equal, and that will be the same thing. So once I'm done with my for loop and I've added all the elements onto this sum, I can return the sum. And sum is an integer, the return type is an integer, so everything is matching up there. For average, I'm going to go ahead here, open brace, curly brace, open, close, and I'm going to, it mentions here that you have to call the sumElements method to receive full credit. So I want to find the average in the array, but recall that that is the sum divided by how many elements there are. So in order to get the sum, I could just call the sumElements array. And notice that it expects to be passed an array. So I need to pass an array that I have in here, and the only one I have is this one. So I'm going to pass that array. It will find the sum and send it back to me. It will be an integer. And then I can divide by ARR.length, because the length of the array is how many elements are in it. And I can return this. My only problem at this point is that both of these operands here are integers, and this will truncate, and I wanted to get a more accurate average here. So I'm going to go ahead and cast one of these as a double. You can cast them both. The only thing you can't do is this. This is not going to give me what I want. This is going to truncate. So you can try that out. You can compile it. You can try it both ways to see if that's true. And so I'm going to compile this. I'm going to go back over to my tester and find where, here's where the sumElements is. And I guess I didn't need that. And here's where averageElements is. So slowly but surely, and I think those are the only tests for it. And so this is the sum of nums2 is 19, so I can quickly add these. 15, 20, 22 minus 3 is 19. I'm not sure if this is the average, so I could go back over to the document on the website and go down. Oh, there it is. Here's my average, and it is 3.8, so it does look like I'm okay there. With my output here. So those are those two methods, and I will see you in the next video.